What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Stand Up SJ Square Photography, bringing you back another video today. Ha! Now, as you've seen in the title, guys, this is going to be a product review slash BTS video that I'm giving to you. This video is brought to you by Zhiyun, right? Zhiyun hit me up and asked me to review their new product, which is the Molus X60. Bam! Here it is right here, the Molus X60. They asked me to review this. They won't be able to see it. I'm just gonna throw it out, just my own thoughts, my own opinions. As of right now, I have not used the light. I just finally got it in, but I am gonna do a video portrait, which you're gonna see right after I give you my little mini, a preview of the light, right? Just before actually using it. Now, as far as the form factor goes, I absolutely love the form factor of this thing, right? This is absolutely amazing. I love it. It's awesome. This is the RGB version of it, guys. They do have a bi-color version, but I do get the RGB version of this. And as you can see, it does come with this little reflector with a little dome on top of it to soften the light, which is how I'm going to use it. I'm going to tell you in a second how I'm going to use this light. Far as that, I'm going to put all the specs right here on the screen so you can look at all the specs. You know, I don't really do anything technical on my channel, but I was definitely glad that Zhiyun reached out to me to ask me to help and do a review of this light, because they have been doing these little lights for like the last couple of years, and I've really been interested into it because you guys know I like doing video portraits. I love doing video portraits, but the one thing I don't like doing video portraits at is that they golden hour slash into nighttime hour situation. It's just really hard. Definitely in some of the situations I'm in, garages, buildings, it's just hard to get light on them, right? So I've always been wanting to jump into Zhiyun and get that light and try to set up a whole entire rig where I can use this as on camera with my handheld rig. So definitely when they reached out to me, I was so glad that I was like, perfect, this is gonna be awesome. We'll be able to test this out and really put it through its paces. Again, this is how I'm gonna test it out, guys. I'm gonna test it out with my video portrait. I'm gonna make it a handheld rig, and I'm gonna sit this on my handheld rig. I'm going to use it that way, of course, with the dome on top of it. I'm gonna use the dome and reflector as well. So I'm going to put up some little B-roll right now, because as of right now, as this moment, I am recording on my Sony a7S III, which is my main video portrait rig. But I'm going to put up some B-roll and just let you show what it looks like as right now. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm definitely excited about using this, man. Again, this is the battery powder. Of course, you can use it, plugged in as well. All that good jazz. You see some of the open box that I also gave y'all guys. It's a typical light, right? Typical light. The only thing that's really, really special about this light is the small form factor. And man, this thing is just freaking small, man. Do I love this thing? I love it. I love it. I love it, bro. I just love the small form factor of it. So again, I'm gonna use this I'm gonna go ahead and go straight to the video now. Yeah, I just want to go ahead and jump right in and explain what I'm doing. Now, with this light, with the Molus, I'm down out here in Puerto Rico, and I'm using this light. This is a very early morning shoot. I think we was open like at 5 in the morning. And as you can see, I'm just really use this light to make it look more natural. Now, I do understand that this is a 60-watt light, and of course, this is almost broad daylight. Again, we started this shoot like at 5-6 o'clock in the morning, so the light still wasn't there, but I just needed a little bit of light just to put a punch onto her face to still make it seem like it was natural light. And the Molus actually did a great job of doing that. It was able to enough power. I had enough power during the day in order for me to light her the way I wanted to light her. So with that being said, it definitely helped out on a very cloudy morning when I was out in Puerto Rico. Now, the good thing about this light is, as you can see, I do got this on the light stand, and I just screwed at the bottom with the quarter screw that it has at the end. And of course, I didn't get the version where you can use it as with a bonus mount, so I'm just using it there. And I don't have any way to have it directional towards her, so I'm just really keeping it there and just filling in to make it seem like, again, I just want to make it seem like it was natural lights. That was the goal here. Now on this scene, again, this is still in Puerto Rico. This is the black sand beach. You can see it is now completely dark, and as the rig that I showed you, my handheld rig, this is the way I had it set up, and I was just sitting here just trying to do some IG reel stuff, and this is all in vertical motion. As you can see, I'm going back and forth, just really trying to use the light. Now, if I can remember correctly, I think the light was actually around maybe about 5% and under, because again, it was completely dark, and I did have this on the camera, as you seen as the rig I already showed you. So this is just some of the video I just want to show you and see how the light quality worked with me, just going in and out. And I was using the 35 1.2 with this whole entire shoot as well. Again, this is just another shot of me just using this Molus again, just during the shoot. As you can see, I do got it on light stand. Again, that's the one bad thing, that I did not get the other piece that comes with it, so you may have it a Bowens mount, so I can actually have it directional. But again, you know, you got to do what you got to do. You see I'm up there on the counter with the screen, just kind of get some shots, man. But as again, the light quality from this light is absolutely amazing. As you can see with this photo right here, absolutely just love the light quality. And now let me go ahead and give you a small test right now to show you exactly how much of the power is going to be. I'm going to go ahead and cut this thing on. And I love how you got to cut this on too. Like, you got to press the power button, then you also got to turn the knob, which that's what I really like that. So you won't, just in case you're like storing it somewhere with the battery, it won't actually cut on, waste your battery. So I do like that feature. So as of right now, man, this is the brightness of 100%, but I got it bouncing off my desk right now. And my desk is kind of like a grayish color. So I'm just bouncing up and you get the light right there. So that's some pretty good light. Now I'm gonna raise it up. Now I'm just bouncing it off the wall. Of course, I do have the dome of reflector still on this thing. So now you can see how bright it is right now. So what I'm gonna do as of right now, I'm at 100% with that. I'm gonna cut it down just a tad bit, just so you can see it in this atmosphere. But what I'm gonna do next is I'm actually gonna turn off my studio lights in here, and then I'm gonna do it that way, show you how much it can actually really work. Now, as of right now, I am using a Photo 60 watt LED cob light. That's light me for right now for my main studio light. That's only at 5%. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and cut that off. Okay, Google, turn off main studio light. All right, as you can see right now, the only thing I got going on is my fill light, which is right over here. So as you can see, I'm gonna go ahead and that's still bouncing off my desk, and I'm at 70% right now. That's bouncing off the desk. And now I'm raising it up where it's bouncing off my wall and just hitting me right here. So this is still not directly hitting me. But you see, as the light quality is really, really nice. Now, as it is positioning here, I'm gonna go ahead and cut off my fill light. Okay, Google, turn off studio light. All right, now I absolutely have no light lighting me, and now I'm down being completely lit up by the Molus in this little confined space of my desk setup with the dome still on. So as you can see, I'm still bouncing it off the wall, guys. This is bouncing off the wall. I'm gonna rotate it so it now is bouncing off my desk. As you can see how I'm getting a direct light coming up. And then I'm gonna go ahead and bounce it back off my wall. And my wall is not white at all, guys. It's kind of like a bluish grayish type color. So as you can see, and I am at 70% right now. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this up at full power so you can go ahead and get a little taste of that. This is at full power now. And again, it's just bouncing right off my thing. So the light works, you know, it's pretty nice. And obviously it got all the effects and things of that nature. I'm gonna hold it right so you can still see me. You got all the color effects. You can do different colors. It's a typical RGB. Got like 30 some different effects. Of course, you can use, also you can use an app with this where you can control the color. I don't never use apps like that because I just don't like junking up my phone with apps. So that's just me personally, but they do got an app where you can connect to it and do all types of other things with it as well. So that's really interesting, but I do like how you got all the controls on the back. That's my main focus. Like if they didn't have like some lights on there they use the app, they won't put like a lot of controls on there that force you to use the apps. But I do love companies that make it like this so you can still use it completely without putting on the apps, because I really just don't like downloading a bunch of apps on my phone, guys, and I just don't want to have a bunch of useless apps that I'm just never going to use anyway. So, okay, Google, turn on the main studio light. Okay, Google, turn on studio light. All right, and this is back to my regular lighting setup. All right, guys, now from here, I'm just gonna go ahead, we're gonna send you right into the BTS, man. So yes, with this scene right here, I was just absolutely using the Molus just to light up the background. Now, this is absolutely great to have the Molus and have it at a small form factor at the side and as powerful as it is, because you can see it just lit up the whole entire background for me, and I was able to get good quality light back there, as well as good quality shots, as you're going to see coming up. So that's definitely a plus of having a small form factor light with a lot of power, because you're able to put it anywhere you want to, able to use it the way you want to, either with the battery or wall charger. Or I actually had this on a power bank, actually, believe it or not, and charged it because I ran out of battery, so I was using my power bank actually to charge this up. Now, with the next BTS coming up with Lily, as you can see, guys, I was shooting this at sunset, as you can see right here, and really I was just making it seem like it's more natural light. Again, this is not very strong light, so when it's in the daylight like this, at certain type of days, you just really got to use it as it's meant to be used, and I was just kind of using it to make it as a natural light set.